I know. Let's get this episode going.
People.
Yes, let's get this party going. We've got episode 12 of Boss Up and Tea, and we are discussing red flags and green flags for dating for both male and female. So, before we get started, though, I think we need a shot to get this week started. Your favorite, my favorite, Mexican candy. Yes, Mexican candy. Let me give it a quick little shake.
Look, isn't this cute? I can't show it too long on TikTok. This is the evening episode, you guys. Usually we record a lot earlier. But today we had things to do. Life was lifing today.
Girl, this weekend was crazy. And I can't get this doggone thing. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there we go. This weekend was crazy. I was like all over the place. I almost got into a fight.
Oh,
girl,
my goodness.
This weekend was hectic. So shots are definitely needed
I
for
blame it
sure.
on the eclipse. It made people a little wonky.
Hey, nothing happened though. We're here. We're here to enjoy a Sunday. We're here to enjoy.
We made it another week.
We're here to enjoy a shot together. So cheers to episode 12. Another
Episode
great
12.
episode.
Let me turn away from TikTok.
Oh, I took mine on. I might get shut down.
That was good, y'all. When I tell you Cindy makes the best Mexican candy shots, she makes the best Mexican candy shots.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I just want to talk about our craziness that happened the day of the eclipse. And I said I wasn't going to go out, and I should have stayed my butt home. But what did I go to the store for? I forgot what I was running to Walmart for. Something really quick. Was it Walmart? Yeah. And on my way, you guys, to Walmart, don't judge me, but as I was driving, I was recording a snap, basically shouting at the podcast, trying to get people to let us know if you want to be a guest. And as I'm recording, you can see in this video, I see this truck coming up behind me. The speed limit is 45. I was going 50. The speed limit is 45 before you get to the railroad tracks. After you get to the railroad tracks, it goes to like 40. But I see this guy like zooming up on me, and you can see my eyes. I'm like, oh shit, because I'm watching my rear view. And in the middle of my video, I'm like, look at this dumbass.
So I saw the video. I was watching your snap, and I was like, oh, Tina's promoting the show, and I was watching it. And then I did see, I was like, what the hell just happened? It just went from like 0 to 100.
I know. So he zooms up behind me. He honks at me, swerves around me. First of all, I hate stupid drivers. Second of all, it pisses me off even more when I have my kids in the car.
Right.
So I was like, look at this dumbass. I was trying to record, but I was like physically watching him. So my camera was a little off because I wasn't focused on the camera.
Right. Well, and people always complain about, oh, this cameraman's a shitty cameraman, like, because I see it when I'm like watching TikToks and stuff, and I'm like, why didn't the cameraman like focus more? But you're in the moment. I get it. Like, I get it.
He did it to the truck in front of me. The truck in front of me moved over so they could get through. And I was still recording because my whole point of recording was I'm going to pull up on this guy so y'all could see this guy, what he looks like, his year, make, model, his license plate. Look at this dumbass driving like an idiot on this road, right? But as I pull up, I'm guessing he did. So he got into the left turn lane.
Right.
I'm guessing he did it to that guy because when I pulled up, that guy was going off on him. He was like, what did you say? What did you say?
Like, the guy was out of his car.
Yes.
He had gotten out of his car and was cussing at the guy in the truck that cut you off.
Right. And I was like, yeah. So I was like, yeah, you're over here driving like a fucking dumbass. And he was like, what happened? What's going on? I was like, he did the same shit to me. I got my kids in the car. And then the other guy, like, they were cussing each other out at first. And then the other guy that got out of the car, he was like, get out, I'll whoop your ass. I was like, oh my God, it was just crazy. And I was like, okay, let me calm down because I have my kids in the car. But when the light turned green, I slowly took off. And the guy that had gotten out of his car, he took like an inch forward and then put his car in park. And I was like, I wanted to stay and see, but I was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh my goodness. Drama.
So I was just like, why do things happen to me like this? I was like, this is like an hour before the eclipse actually started. So I was like, let me just go get what I need to get from the store and get home, because I blamed it on the eclipse. I said the eclipse was going to make people act crazy, and I said if anything were to happen, it was going to be because people are acting crazy.
It definitely made people act crazy.
Yeah. So that was my story.
I didn't even go anywhere, and I had drama. I didn't even leave my house, and here I was trying. Well, because I worked that day, but my kids were home. They didn't have any school. You know, a lot of Texas schools, you know, shut down or whatnot for the eclipse. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna open up my garage. I'm gonna order some pizza, and I'm going to take my laptop, and I'm just going to work in the garage and, you know, enjoy the whole experience with my kids. And I told my boys, I was like, you know, because they saw me kind of taking my stuff outside, and they're like, Mama, what are you doing? I was like, we're going to enjoy the eclipse, like, together. Like, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to enjoy it. And so I ordered some pizza. Before I actually opened up the garage, I ordered the pizza, and I put contactless delivery. And should I name the No, I won't name the pizza place.
Because it was the person.
It was the person, not the place. Right. Yes. I won't dog the... Anyways. So I put contactless delivery. And so the guy shows up, rings my doorbell, and I see him on the camera, and I'm like, okay, maybe he's just going to leave it. And he doesn't. There's just something about me. I don't like people coming. If I don't know you, I'm like Tina. I don't like the soliciting. I don't like people I don't know at my front door. Yes, I ordered it. I put myself out there, but I specifically put contactless delivery. Like, I don't want to have to deal with you. Just put it there in my front door. I'll come get it ready when I'm ready. And he says, he calls me. And he's like, I'm here with your pizza. And I'm like, okay, I'm in a meeting. You can just leave it at my front door.
Yeah.
He hangs up on me. Doesn't say okay, doesn't say anything. He just hangs up on me. I see him on the camera. He takes the pizza out, puts it at the front door, and then he's walking away. And he gets to his car, and I'm watching him from my front door because at this point, I'm already like not worked up, but I was just kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
And so I'm watching him from the front door. And he's just standing by his car. Like a creep. Like he was just standing by his car, just standing. So then he calls me again, and he's like, I have to take a picture. And I'm like, you don't need to take a picture of me.
You should have
taken a picture of the pizza at the front door. Take a picture that you delivered it. You've done your job. And I told him that. I said, you don't need a picture of me. And he was like, well, I have to get a picture. And so at this point, I'm like, dude, I'm in a meeting. I'm not going to be able to get my pizza for about 3 to 5 minutes. If you want to wait, then wait.
Yeah.
And so I purposely waited 3 minutes. I waited, and he was still there.
You were in a meeting on the first call.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't care. And so he's still there waiting. I'm like, you know what? Screw this. I go and get my gun, and I put my gun on my side. I had my little strap, the little holster. Yeah, it wraps around me, and I had my gun on my side. I didn't pull it out or nothing, but I wanted it to be seen. That way he knew.
Yeah.
Don't come any closer. Yeah. So I open the door. I get my pizza. Then he's like, I had to get a picture. And then again, I'm like, you did not need a picture of me.
Right.
Take a picture of the pizza. I slam my door, close it, lock it. Then I put the pizza on my island, and I opened it. Girl, that pizza was dropped.
Oh,
it was dropped.
You showed me?
Oh, I was livid. I was so pissed. It looked like they were sitting on his seat, and maybe he slammed on the brakes or something, and they slipped off. And because all the toppings, because one of the pizzas I ordered jalapeno and pepperoni. All the pepperoni and jalapenos were on one side.
Yeah.
I was pissed. I called Pizza Hut so fast. Oh, I'm sorry. I just said who it was. I I called the pizza place so fast. I was so mad. They made it right, though. They refunded me my money. She apologized. I'm not going to blame the store for that. That was all the delivery guy. But she did offer to have it remade and sent out to me. She was like, but I don't have any drivers today, and I'm using DoorDashers. And he's one of my normal, regular DoorDashers. And I was like, well, you need to find another one because he's terrible. He made me feel uncomfortable. Yeah. I told her, I said, I actually had to go grab my gun because I did not feel safe. I said, I'm here by myself with my boys, trying to have a nice day with them, trying to enjoy the eclipse with them, do something nice for them. And this guy just made it like totally awkward and uncomfortable for me. And now my pizza's ruined.
I wonder, I'm glad that they made it right.
Yeah, she did.
I wonder if they're able to complain to DoorDash for you. Because, if you would have
I think she said that she can like not take him as a driver.
Right.
So I think she said she was going to, but you never know if they're actually going to do that or not.
Especially when you're short on drivers and you need someone.
Yeah.
I get it.
But. Yeah. And we don't live in a very big city, so he probably lives in the vicinity or something. So that's probably why he's one of the more popular, or, more frequent DoorDashers for her. But that was my drama on the eclipse. We did end up enjoying the eclipse together, the boys, and it ended up being nice. The boys, enjoyed the eclipse. Did the kids enjoy it?
Yeah. So I actually went live whenever the eclipse was happening.
Mm-hmm.
We went outside. Well, we were going in and out, because it was cloudy.
Right.
So every time the clouds moved, we went back out to go look. I did take a few pictures with behind the glasses to get a good picture. And then maybe about 5 minutes before the total eclipse, we went out there, and baby girl was actually taking a nap. So it worked out perfect. We went outside, went in the backyard, we sat on the trampoline, and I was recording, and I was live when it happened. So I showed.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I didn't even think about. I guess I was too I kind of left my phone. We took some pictures together and stuff, but I didn't even think about doing a live or anything like that. I was just but that's good. That's
felt really weird. It was eerie. It was dark eerie and quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Nature got quiet. Let me say that, because then we had people popping fireworks back there.
Yes, I heard it. They were popping the fireworks,
but it was cool though. The street lights came on. That's how dark it got.
Oh, my son, he was like, "Mama, the street lights even came on," because my youngest was freaking out. He was like, "How dark is it gonna get?"
He's like, "Are we gonna be able to see each other?"
Yeah, he thought all the power was gonna go out or something. He was like exactly how dark is it gonna get? And I'm just like, oh, this kid.
He was like, "Let me know how to prepare."
Yes, exactly.
No, but it was cool. It was awesome. It was a cool experience.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, it definitely was.
I think it exceeded my expectations. I didn't think it was gonna be that cool. Not that I don't know. I was just like, okay, it's gonna be an eclipse, but it was actually pretty cool.
It was neat, and to be able to be home and experience it with your kids and everything, I think it was good. It was good
for sure.
So, how did Dalen's game go the other day? So, both of our sons had soccer yesterday.
Yes.
How did y'all's go?
We lost.
We lost too.
Our team is actually doing a lot better. Our team is half and half. So half of the kids have experience, half of the kids don't.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a half and half thing. But they're getting better. My poor baby. He's just so out of it. My voice was gone, by the end of the game.
Yeah.
From yelling. He got out on the field and was looking the opposite direction. I'm like, what are you looking at?
So my son was like that. So we had a game Thursday, and then we had a game yesterday. And Thursday, I don't know if it was because they had school, but the whole team was just kind of sluggish.
Yeah.
But yesterday, because I was on him, I'm like, Gordo, you're supposed to run, run, hustle, attack the ball, get out. I'm that mom. I'm yelling the whole game. And my poor baby, he did good yesterday though. He was hustling and he was running to the ball. He didn't score a goal, but he assisted the goal. So awesome. His teammate and him he passed the ball to his teammate because his teammate was actually closer to the goal, and his teammate made the goal. So he assisted with the goal. So I was like, oh, yay! I was so excited.
Taylor was actually watching y'all's game.
He's such a sweetheart. Oh my goodness.
When he was on the bench, he was turned around
watching game.
Y'all's game. I'm like, sir, you're what? You know what? I was like, I'm over it.
That's hilarious.
Over it.
That's funny.
Oh, but I was like, you know what? So we have practice Tuesdays and Thursdays. We are opposite, like Mondays and Wednesdays or something.
Well, we usually practice on Wednesdays.
Oh, just Wednesdays.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we have practice Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, these past few weeks with our weather, it's been like we only get practice once a week because the other day it's too wet. So that's how it was last week. We didn't have practice on Tuesday because the fields were closed. Well, Thursday I had evening appointments, so I didn't get to take him to practice. And I didn't want my mom to have to worry about the hassle of taking him. So he missed practice Thursday. And Coach was like, after the game, he was like, yeah, everybody did good. The team's getting better. We're learning. He was like, I need everyone to make sure that they make it to all practices. And I felt like that was a shot at me.
You felt targeted?
Yeah, because my son's not the greatest and we missed practice. And I was like, yeah, well, if the weather can cooperate with us and we can have 2 practices a week, that'd be great. We'll make at least 1 out of 2, I promise.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't know if I'd make it to 2 practices a week because I got Boy Scouts too. And granted, my sister helps me out a lot. She takes them a lot of the times to Boy Scouts, but with soccer practice and then soccer games and then
yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. Sure. I don't know if I could do that. But all right, we ready to get into this week's topic?
Let's get into it.
So I'm going to start on a positive note. On a green flag.
My shirt says good vibes only.
Hey, there you go. Green flags.
Green flag.
For me, chivalry is not dead. Like,
absolutely.
Holding the doors open. My grandfather used to tell me a man should always move his woman to the inside of, like, if you're walking down a sidewalk. He should always be on the outside. Just being chivalrous, being, that kind of, that's, to me, that's not dead. Chivalry is not dead. And that's agree. Very, I love it when a man will do that. And just for me, it's the little things. When they put their hand like on the small of your back, and I just love those kind of things. There's just the little things that mean so much to me.
It's funny that you say that because yesterday we celebrated my grandpa's 90th birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
We did a big party for him at his house. It was a great time. Good memories. But on our way home, we had to stop and put gas. So we stopped and put gas, but I ran inside while he was pumping gas. I went to go get some snacks. And when I came out, he see me walking out, so he started walking around to open the door. And I took off running so I could get to the door first. And he's like, why
are you taking that away from him?
Just to mess with him, because that's what I do.
Oh, my goodness.
But it's funny that you said that, because he did that last night. I seen him walking around because he see me, and I took off running so I could get to the door before him.
Look at her taking away the chivalry of her husband. Shame on you.
It's so funny.
But if it's in fun like that, that's different. But.
Yeah, I do it. I mean, I let him. Sometimes I'll stand there and I'll be like, my door's stuck. They won't open. So it depends on how I'm feeling. I might let you do it. I might not. If I'm mad, I will not let him open my door. I'll get to my door before me and I will close it fast.
Oh, so that's a quick way for him to know if you're mad or not.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna let you. And he knows the difference if I'm serious or if I'm playing. So.
Good to know.
But I teach my boys the same thing though.
Yeah.
About holding doors open.
Oh yeah, I teach
doors,
the boys
pulling out chairs, all of that. Walking with the girl on the inside of the sidewalk or the street, wherever you're at. Don't have them on the outside. But yeah, so a green flag for me, I would say, that's a good one. Now you got me. I would say
because red flag. I feel like. It's not as common for people to talk about green flags. Like everybody's always talking about, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. She did that. That's a red flag. That'd be a red flag for me. You know, I feel like people are always, because it's so easy to call out the bad stuff. When somebody does something good, it's like not as common, unfortunately. Right. So it's hard to pinpoint.
People want to focus on the negative. That's why. A green flag for me would be self-confidence. When you're confident in yourself, you'll have, I think it would make the relationship thrive. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, not cockiness or arrogance, but self-confidence.
I think that goes along with another one of my green flags, self-care.
Yes.
A man who takes care of himself, a man who, takes care of not only themselves, but where they lay their head.
Yes.
Because I know that there's some out there that they're all about themselves, and then their place is like trashed. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't understand that. Like, how can you be, so into yourself, making sure you look good, you smell good, but then your place looks like crap.
Oh yeah, don't bring me to a place that stinks. I don't care if you spray Febreze, we can still smell it. Yeah, that makes it smell worse. So a dirty place, a stinky place, like it. Yeah, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine like going into their bedroom and it's like filthy and it smells like dirty socks? And
no, I'd walk out.
I would too.
No, I don't know.
My husband said he makes his own bed. Is a green flag.
Yes. that is a green flag. Yes, because I'm that way. I don't like having my bed like. Now I know there's some days where I don't make my bed, but I hate to see my bed not made. So somebody who makes their bed, yes, 100%.
I'm a red flag then because I don't make my bed.
I wouldn't say it's a red flag. That's just my personal preference that I like
making the bed. One thing I hate is dishes in the bed. Now I'll wash dishes, obviously, and my sheets are clean, so I'll wash. That's the only time my bed is made is when I wash my blankets, my sheets, my pillows, all that. That's when I'll make the bed. Other than that, don't expect that bed to be made. Like the most making up I do is I'll pull the comforter over, and it's made.
I mean,
I don't know why I hate. Maybe it's because I've always had a king size bed. Like even when I have a king size bed, I hate it because it's so damn big. I hate trying to put the fitted sheet on, and then I gotta walk all the way around and do this other corner. And
my bed's like in a corner, so I hate it when my fitted sheet comes off because then it's like and then with nails, it's even harder because I'm like trying to pull the fitted sheet in this stuck corner. So usually I just try to pull the mattress out a little bit to get that corner because it does irritate me. Like,
no, when I say I don't like making my bed, like my bed's not messy where like the sheets over here and the comforters over there. Like it's all in the area that it needs to be in. I just hate making the bed. Like I can get in my bed right now and pull the blankets over me and it's fine. Like I don't have to go grab the comforter from this end of the bed and then stretch it out and then cover myself. Like I can literally jump on my bed and cover myself and we'll be fine. So I just hate making the bed. The nice layout. Like my mom, she wakes up every morning before she does anything else. She'll make her bed.
Oh, that's my grandma. 100%. My mom, she does not like to make her bed. She'll tell you. Now she will if she's like got people coming over. You'll go into her room and her bed is made.
Yeah.
But if she is not expecting company, I know my mom. She is not making that bed. My grandma, she will. My grandma is a whole other species, though.
Yeah.
She really is. You go into her house, she's got a room with white carpet.
Girl, no. Absolutely not.
Okay, maybe it's not white. It's like an off-white. Like
still.
Yeah. No, not kid-friendly whatsoever. We were always told, do not go in that room. And because, okay, you see my curio over there that I have, of all the glass stuff. Imagine that times like 100 in my grandma's house. Like everything is made of glass or porcelain, or she's got a room with nothing but curios and dolls and birds and Fenton. If you know what Fenton is, Fenton, it's like antique dishware, I guess you would say. It's or glassware, I would say. It's glass and it's very pretty. My grandma, my mom, they used to go antique shopping and and girl, look, we done got way off topic, but anyways, my grandma's house is a whole other level. I'm just gonna say that. Whole other level.
No, I hate making the bed, you guys. Just an FYI, that's something about me. I hate doing dishes. I love cooking. I'll cook all day long. I hate the dishes afterwards.
So that's something that me and my sister, like, because, my sister lives with me. She's like, if you cook, I'll do dishes. And I'm like, amen. Yes, I will cook. Yeah. Now, there's sometimes where, I won't cook, and sometimes the boys just want, like, chicken strips or, whatever. But, I mean, that's an easy night. She doesn't have to clean that much. But, for the most part, my sister will wash the dishes because she knows that I hate doing dishes too.
Yeah.
Dishes, for me, dishes and dusting. I hate dusting. Oh my gosh. So if that's a red flag for you, I don't like to dust.
Me either. I don't like cleaning at all. I wish I was like rich. I'm like, this is why rich folks have like maids and nannies.
See, if I won like the lottery or something, became a millionaire, I would be happy with like a 6 or 7 bedroom house. Nothing crazy, because then, like you said, you would have to hire somebody to clean it. And I know damn well I'm not going to clean a freaking 20 bedroom house mansion. So why am I going to get something? No. No. But anyways,
I used to make my kids clean the baseboards when they get in trouble. I'm like, clean the baseboards.
Girl, that's like hardcore cleaning the baseboards and cleaning the blinds.
Oh, I hate the blinds. We have the same blinds, of course. I love these blinds.
Oh yeah, me too.
They're much better than the little flimsy
they break
ones.
Yeah.
I love these blinds, but I hate them because I feel like these get dustier a lot faster.
Girl, I never dust my blinds. I'll tell you that right now. You come to my house, my blinds are not dust free.
I dust them with my hand. I'll walk by and be like, and then I'll just wipe off the little.
I dust mine by opening them and closing them.
Well, see, I'm the opposite. Look, you would think I'm some type of vampire. I like it dark in my house all the time. So
okay, I have it lit up in here just so that we can use some of the natural light instead of the O-ring light that we were using. So, but usually my curtains and blinds are closed.
Yeah,
we have it in here dark.
I open up the one because our kitchen's a little bit different. I have a window in my kitchen above, like, not even. I was gonna say above the sink, almost like. Just above the counter, and it shows the backyard.
Right.
And it's just a little window, and that's the only one I open when I get up during the day. Like, I'll get up and I'll open it.
See, I like to open the one for the back door.
Okay, and so then, something like that.
Yeah, so I open that one. But for the most part, the living room curtains, they stay closed. Sometimes I'll open the dining room area.
Yeah.
But for the most part, no.
Yeah, if I wake up and I haven't been up in the living room, there's only 2 people in my house that will go and open blinds. I'll be like, why is it so damn bright in here? Who opened up all these blinds? Why is there life in here? Close it.
All right, so what would you say is your top red flag?
Oh my gosh, I haven't had to think about red flags and green flags.
I know.
My husband's a red flag. I'm just kidding. He's a green flag and a red flag depending on the day. No, I don't know. A red flag. Dang.
Really? Is that hard for you?
What's the red flag for me? I don't know. Oh my God. Why do I feel like, okay, yeah.
Maybe I should start this out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, we had, somebody said, how he treats his mom, depending on how he treats her, is either a red flag or a green flag. True.
Yes, I agree.
True.
Yes.
True. That is very true. The way a man treats his mother is huge. Now, one for me would probably be love bombing.
Okay. Yeah.
But the problem with love bombing is you don't know you're being love bombed at the time.
Right.
Because you're new in a relationship. It's usually at the beginning of a relationship. He's buying you things, because it's been done to me, buying you things here and there and taking you here, taking you there. But then, he gets mad, and then he'll destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's I mean, that right there is a huge red flag. What else? I mean, that goes into anger management. I mean, if they have issues being able to control their anger, that's a red flag. I have been lucky to where I can say that I've never been a victim of abuse, like physical abuse. We've talked about that previously. But that would be a huge red flag. Somebody just, lays a hand on, nope, I'm out the door. Nope.
This is hard. I'm just like, because I feel like that kind of covers a lot. That's a lot in one.
Yeah.
I guess like I'm trying to figure out what the red flag would be for like someone that's controlling. It's kind of being like
it would probably be more situational. Like you see a situation and it happens, and or something would happen, and he's trying to control the situation.
Okay. Not allowing you to hang out with your friends.
Yeah.
That's a red flag. Making you feel guilty for wanting you time.
Yeah, that goes along with not wanting you to be with your family, hang around your family.
Yes.
Wanting you all to themselves. Mm-hmm. That's a huge.
And just the whole making you feel guilty about it.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
And I'm thinking about this because someone recently posted on one of the DFW Girl Plug pages.
Mm-hmm.
It was a similar situation. I think she said, she said she was married and her husband was making her feel guilty about wanting some girl time with her friends, like once a month on a weekend. Not the whole weekend, but like a Friday or Saturday. Mm-hmm. And he was saying that that's not respectful in a marriage. And she was like, I'm not staying out to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, like going to have brunch, or maybe going out for a night and coming back. And I'm like, no, that's a no for me, my guy. Like, yeah, that's important for you to not lose yourself in a relationship. You need you time. Mm-hmm. He needs him time, and then y'all need y'all time. Right. Yeah, like so that's a red flag. Making you feel good, being a manipulator.
Oh yeah, that's definitely. Now I was watching, I scroll through TikTok, of course, and there was one where they said Latinas are a red flag. Just in general, Latinas. I'm like, wait a minute, I feel a little bit, targeted there. But they say because, we tend to be very feisty, and I mean, but I don't know. I
don't think we're a red flag. I think
with your red hair.
We're not a red flag. We are feisty, but I think a lot of us know what we want and what we don't want. And I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm a big baby, and I'll throw a fit. And
so would you? Okay,
I'm spoiled.
Okay, so you're more like bratty.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm spoiled thanks to my dad. I blame it on the man. Go hash it out with him. But I'm spoiled, and I like things a certain way.
So spoiled in what sense, though? Like, explain a little bit more. Like, what would you say that you just want your way?
No, because I feel like that's not fair.
Okay.
So there are some things that I like my way, but I'm spoiled where this is hard. This makes me feel like a psycho. I was going to say, I want you to take control, but don't force me to do something. Like, this is so hard to explain. That's what I'm saying. I feel like a psycho. Never mind. Cut.
She wants to cut that part out of the show.
Oh, I don't know. I am very spoiled. I like to be pampered to an extent, but I'm not a brat in a way where I feel like bow down to me and I'm gonna treat you like a peasant. Like, that's not what I mean. Like, you spoil me, I'll spoil you. But I do like to be spoiled. I don't like being told no, but I want you to tell me no. That makes sense.
Okay, but we all need to be told no every once in a while. Like that. I think that's.
Let me throw my fit. Tell me no. Let me throw my fit, and then I'll get over it.
Give you time.
Yeah.
Tina just needs time.
Yeah.
because and the reason that I ask, what do you mean when you say bratty, is because I can be bratty as well. I mean, I'll admit it. There's certain things that it's taken me 42 years to, come to the realization for a lot of things. Sometimes we don't always get what we want. We don't always, sometimes you've got to wait and, do this or do that in order to get what you want. Or sometimes you just, you got to wait, be patient. And patience is not one of my strong.
Okay, you explained it better. Patience. I have a lot more than I had 10 years ago, for sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But patience is my worst enemy, because if something doesn't happen in a certain time frame that I expect it to,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make it happen in that time frame. If not, I'm going to be in a bad mood. It can be something simple, like I want this chair moved from the left of the living room to the right of the living room. It's too heavy for me. Can you do it? If it's not
Okay,
done within hours,
I can see that.
I'm dragging it myself, and at this point, don't touch it because I got it.
I can be the same way. I'll admit that there's been times where, I'll ask for something to be done or whatnot, and it wasn't. You know what? I got this. I'll do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
You got it. You help me explain things a little bit better.
I got you, girl. I got you.
Yeah.
Maybe that is part of Latina. We got that.
We aren't born with patience.
No. I have zero patience. I really don't. I don't have patience. I don't have patience for stupid people. And that's part of the reason why this stupid lady got on my nerves yesterday and got into it. It was a whole scene. Let me tell you, I'm not even going to go into details, but I went to a store. I'll just go really quick. Went to a store and she was just, you're not going to be an employee of a store cussing on the floor when there's customers around you everywhere. And it wasn't just like a small, no, she was dropping F-bombs. And to me, that's being disrespectful to customers. And she tried to throw, well, I'm a woman, and it was just like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, I don't understand. That doesn't have to do with it. It was just, and she was just like wanting to be, you could tell she was just drama though. Like, honestly, you could just tell she was drama. And like I said, it was just, I'm not even going to go all the way into it because it irritates me. It gets my blood pressure going. So I'm not going to do it. But anyways, any more red flags? Let's see. I feel like there's a lot of different red flags.
Red flags.
Somebody who will go into, somebody who would rather have a nice car rather than a nice place to stay. Like, don't have a $60,000 car, $70,000 car, whatever, and live in your sister's back bedroom or your parents' shed in the back. Right. Or, I mean, come on.
Yes.
No, but it's different. I mean, I'm not talking about like you don't have a $50,000 car. So, I mean, when you rather have a nice car than put that money towards having a decent place and have a lesser of a nice car. Mm-hmm. I mean, to me, that's like, your priorities aren't straight.
I was just about to say priorities, especially men with kids. To me, I don't care if you have kids. And I'm speaking as if I'm single. If I'm out in the dating world and I'm dating a guy that has kids, that's fine. That's not a red or green flag. Now, how you parent is a red or green flag. And your relationship with the mother is a red or a green flag. Mm-hmm. Now, it doesn't have to be the best relationship because you only have so much control of the relationship.
And the thing is, at one point in time, y'all created that child.
Right.
So you obviously liked them at one point in time.
Right.
So, I mean, like you said, the way they treat.
Don't make excuses. Mm-hmm. I don't, like, if you want to be in your kid's life, you're going to be in your kid's life. Now, understand that there are some circumstances where the mother can make it almost impossible for you to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. But to me, you can't feed me bullshit. I have to have proof. I have to see it. If I don't see you trying, that's a red flag. Full of excuses, that's a red flag. If you have kids, but you don't never see your kids, that's a red flag. But these can be also green flags. If you always have your kids, if you're always involved, if you're always going to events, if you're too busy to go out on dates because you're involved with your kids, I feel like that's a green flag. And some single women out there take that as a red flag instead. Oh, well, you don't have time for me.
Nope.
They're being a parent.
Yep.
So that's what you get when
your kids should always come first.
Right. So,
no matter what, male or female, if you're the mom, you're the dad, your kids should always come first above anybody you're dating.
Right. So if the guy or girl cannot be with someone that has kids, cannot have patience, here comes the patience word. If you don't have patience to wait for that person to have time, you don't need to be dating someone with kids, period.
Yeah.
So,
no, I agree.
Some red and green flags for you.
I agree 100%. Another one for me, smoking.
Smoking?
Yeah.
I was like, a green flag?
No, red flag. I maybe it's just because of the way that my dad smoked. My mom dated this, or no, she didn't date. She was married to him. Her second husband smoked. I don't like the smell. I don't like nothing about it. I don't like anything about it. It just, it's a big ick for me.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't say it's a red flag. It's just an ick for me.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, no.
What can we talk? What other icks are there? I'm telling you, this is so hard because I haven't been single forever. So it's like, I don't even look for anything anymore. When I hear stories about, like, a lot of my single friends and the dating pool is dirty. It's pee-pee water. So it's just like I hear the stories.
I think a lot of the stories out there are married men or married women out there like on dating sites and trying to
that one page.
Yeah, are we dating?
Name?
That one. Or they'll be posting. There's pictures, and I'm just like, ooh, okay. There'll be some drama sometimes.
Man, and the amount of dirtiness in DFW is just gross. Like, everybody's just doing everybody literally, and it's gross. And it's like, it makes it hard for people that actually want to go out and date and find someone, be able to find someone.
Oh, 100%. Because
everybody's dating everybody in DFW, apparently. Everybody has the same man.
I'm going to take me a shot for that.
We're going to take a shot for the dirty dating pool in Dallas. And the chlorine is...
there is no chlorine in the...
It needs to be shocked 10 times.
Swamp water?
Swamp water.
Oh, that is so good.
I do have an ick.
Okay,
What's
my sister has an ick. What's your ick?
Personal ick, but don't come at me because I got their teeth. They don't have teeth.
She said, don't come at me.
She says, my sister says teeth.
But because I have really bad genetics for teeth, I want my significant other to have nice big teeth.
Okay, so my sister says, the teeth are an ick for her. Now, we've talked about this before because I don't have the prettiest teeth, but there's still, you can still be, you can have jacked up teeth, but still have them clean. Like, you don't have funky breath.
Yeah,
don't have funky breath. Make sure,
brush your teeth.
My teeth are jacked up, but I tell you what, they clean.
Brush them teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're missing teeth in the front, okay, no.
No, I ain't down for no meth mouth. I ain't got meth mouth. I ain't trying to be with nobody that got meth mouth. Yeah, that's not just an ick. That's like
Please have
A whole other
97%
level, yeah.
97% of your teeth.
Okay, so we're also doing some of our favorite snacks. That's why I did the Mexican candy shots, because that is one of, well, it's not a snack, but it can be a snack. That leads to other snacks.
So yes, I brought. We need a bowl each.
We need a bowl. Okay, I've got our bowls
This
here.
is actually posted on my TikTok. I already made a video of this,
Oh, did you? Okay, cool.
but this is one of my go-tos. This could be. I don't want a meal, but I want a snack. I got the munchies, a late night snack, something. So we have our hot Cheetos.
Flamin' Hot
They
Cheetos.
changed the packaging. They added black. So remember that?
I think the black ones are hotter, aren't they?
Not no more. I was just about to say that.
Oh, okay.
The black used to be the extra,
Yeah.
but now
They're just all black.
yeah, all of them. Even
Huh.
the ones with lime are black, and they'll just have lime. Where's it? Oh, new look.
Oh, interesting.
I don't
Okay,
like
Cheetos
it.
is changing their.
I don't like.
I love Flamin' Hot Cheetos though.
Even the fucking hot puffs are black.
Yeah,
Literally black.
the puff
Really?
black too.
Yeah, they're black.
Oh, see, I love.
I'm only gonna do a little.
You know
bit.
what I love
Huh.
better than the Flamin' Hot Cheetos? I love Flamin' Hot Funyuns. Those
I do like
are
those.
oh
So I also like the white cheddar popcorn, but the hot one.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
Those
I've had
are
that.
good.
I've had that.
All right. So we got our hot Cheetos, okay, you guys? And then we get some limes. I was gonna bring my squeezer.
Oh, I've got my
You got
squeezer.
one?
It's up. Yeah, it's
Okay.
over there. Because I was doing the Mexican candy shots, and
and
I needed
cut
to.
both ends of my lime to make it more juicier. I can't tell you where I
Interesting.
learned it. So I'll roll my limes,
Okay. Yeah.
and then I cut both
Thank
ends.
you.
When you use the squeezer,
Mhm.
the bottom part, for some reason, when you put it in, it brings out more juice. Why? I don't know. Where I learned this, I can't remember, so I can't even tell you. But it makes more juice come out. Versus when you leave the end of the lime on.
Look at us making us our little snacks.
I'm like, is it scientifically proven? I don't know, but this is what I do.
That's what Miss Tina likes to do. I've never cut the ends off of my limes
I
like
always
that.
put it in. Yeah.
Look, I'm just gonna squeeze mine. You go ahead. I'm just gonna squeeze my. So we're making our Flamin' Hot Cheetos and putting lime. And we'll see. Do any of our
how's it coming out?
mine? Yeah, they are. You just can't see it because my nails are in the way.
Speaking of,
I see you got a broken one over there, Miss Ma'am.
oh my gosh. Okay.
Didn't you
so-
just go see Brittany to fix one
Yes.
or
And
two?
then-
Ow,
Yeah,
ow.
she actually fixed two. And then yesterday I was flat ironing my hair.
How do you break a nail flat ironing your hair?
How do I break a nail opening a Slim Jim?
That's true. I don't know what you be doing, Miss Ma'am.
I don't know. I'm over it.
My nails are
I'm
probably
not-
coming off this week, by the way, just because
If you want more lime, here's the squeezer. I'm not gonna get it fixed. I'm just gonna wait till my next set. So there's that. Whatever. Don't judge me. And today I'm very basic. I have my glasses on.
Oh, I'm a
I
hot
don't have
mess
my
today too.
lashes on.
I told Tina I was running. I felt like I was running late, and I was like, "Do not judge my looks today. I ain't got no makeup on. My hair is up. No."
Okay. 4.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna reach it.
You go ahead.
All right, you guys. So we got the hot Cheetos. We got the lime. Next,
Now what?
We got avocado.
Okay, I've had the Cheetos, and I'm gonna sneak a Cheeto with some lime on it.
Wait, now I might
How are you?
I've never put avocado
put
in
I'm
it
not
though.
a hot Cheeto person.
Oh, I eat hot Cheetos more than I should.
That's my wife.
He said that's my wife's.
Mm-hmm. My sister is half white, half Mexican, and she does not like anything that is hot. And I'm like, oh,
I do.
me, the spicier the better. I love me some spice.
I want it enough to make my nose run. I don't want it enough to where I can't just taste my food.
Well, yeah.
And
Okay.
there's
So now
none of
avocado.
So now avocado.
Okay.
See, that line for me is like right there in the front. So I
Oh, there's something else too?
Oh yeah, we're not done yet, girl.
Oh my goodness.
We aren't done.
This is like a whole meal.
And then we got some cilantro.
Okay, am I supposed to mix this like
You
in?
can mix it. I left mine on top.
Okay.
I did forget one thing, but we don't have to add it. It's an option. You can add Valentina. You can add Tapatio on it for extra hot saucy stuff. Add a little bit, well, to your liking.
I think I have some tapatio in my fridge.
Okay, I'll take that.
No, not Tabasco.
No, not Tabasco.
Tapatio.
Yeah. Some people I know that they don't like cilantro. If
I know
you
some
like
people say that it tastes like
it-
soap.
It does.
Why?
It does,
It does.
I
but
don't
you
think
like
it is.
cilantro. So
No, I don't. Not in its raw form. If it mixed into like aguacate and stuff, I can't taste it because we avocado.
well, see, some people are very sensitive to where they can't
Not
even
Cholula.
like. Oh, okay.
This
I
will
thought it
work.
was tapatio.
I'll use a little bit.
You get
Like I said, it's optional. Just use a little. Ah. And then for the final, we're gonna add a little bit of tahini.
Miss Ma'am makes a whole meal out of her Cheetos.
Look. And then I use tahini on my popcorn. And Dalen does too.
Oh, I got to tell you about my movie experience while we're doing this. Went to the movies Friday night.
To the new one.
Yes. So we went to B&B Theater, the new movie theater here in Red Oak, while I'm mixing this up. And they have so many. So if you just FYI, heads up, if you go to see a movie there, make sure you're paying attention to what theater you're getting. Because we went to go see Civil War. It was a good movie. It was all right with Kirsten Dunst. But pay attention to the theater because they have so many different types of theaters, like screens.
Right.
And I picked 4DX. I didn't know what the hell it was. I thought maybe it was like 3D. We're going to have some glasses on or something.
Yeah.
No, girl. We walk into this theater, and I'm going to do a TikTok video of it too, to show the seats and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like you were going in, like the seats were like roller coaster seats. And so I'm like, oh, hell, what the hell is this? And so we get
move.
Yes, the seat. Okay, so in your seat, the seats aren't very comfortable. I will say that the seats are not very comfortable. They're not like cushiony. They were like harder. And they're tighter fit. So everybody's like when you go to a movie, it's a little bit more spaced out. These are
Right.
more closer together. And it had next to the seat, it said water on, water off. And I'm like, what the hell?
Oh my gosh.
So this movie was a war movie, and the movie starts and everything, and yeah, the damn seats were moving, and like it was a lot of like helicopter like visual like overview, you know, and so you're like this, like the seats moving like side to side. I get car sick or motion sickness sometimes with only certain people. My dad and my sister, when they drive, I get car sick with them because I feel like I'm jerking around a lot. And that's how the movie made me feel. I will never go see a 4DX movie again.
Oh my god.
I think it would have been okay had it been not for like, it just felt like it was happening a lot through the movie. And I mean, granted, it was a very action-packed movie, and you know, what I thought was cool, like when they were shooting, there was these little holes in your seat, and you didn't know like what it did, but when they were shooting, you would feel little puffs of air like next to your head, like on both sides. It was like, I was like, what the hell? And I was like, oh my gosh, but it was just like little puffs of air.
Yeah.
But at the end, when there was like constant shooting, it was a lot. And so I kept closing my eyes because the air was like, because my head was too far back. And so I felt like the air made me close my eyes too much. So I had to like sit up a little bit more to prevent the puffs of air getting like in my eyes.
Yeah. So did y'all get sprayed with water?
No, there was no water. I guess because of the movie, maybe like another type of movie, there was no water in that one.
Can you imagine the cleanup after that? Like in a movie that had water scenes and there's like skirt.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's gross.
I don't think it would be like a lot of water though. I think it's more like a mist, probably.
Yeah, but still, like kids, they like to smear and anything. Well, I know my kids, my little one. If you see
Okay.
something where it's like wipe it on the seat.
This is good.
Oh, isn't it?
It's good. I've never had this like this before. Okay, so we did
Lime. I mean, hot
we did
Cheetos.
flaming hot Cheetos, some lime, some aguacate, cilantro, tahini. Did I put tahini? I did put tahini. Yeah, I did. Some tahini, and then we put some more hot sauce on top. Very good.
Which is good.
Very good.
I love. I can eat like probably that whole bag by myself. So
Like this?
hmm
Oh wow.
As I'm telling you, I eat it more than I should. Yeah.
So I got to give a quick shout out. I forgot to do it last week to a bakery here in Dallas, Carnell's Bakery. It's in South Dallas, off of Polk, I believe. Believe that's where it's at. I'll get the address in just a second. But Carnell's Bakery, that's where I got my birthday cupcakes from. But they're excellent. But the other day, so I follow them on Facebook, and so the address is 3911 South Lancaster Road in Dallas. And so I follow them on Facebook, and I had seen her post a banana pudding ice cream in a cup. Oh, and I was like, I gotta have one. But that's something like I couldn't just like send my sister to, like, if she's on her way home from work, hey, pick one up for me, because the ice cream's gonna melt.
Yeah.
So it was something that I had to go like pick up myself. And so I was off one day. Oh, it was when I had jury duty. I got out early. They let me out at jury duty, and I went over there, and I was like, I'm gonna go get me one. I'm gonna go try it. And she was so sweet, and I told her, I said, because I get there, and she was like, we have it, but I don't have my cups in. I'm getting them in today. Like, they're supposed to be sent today. And I was like, girl, I don't care what you stick it in, as long as it's clean and it has the banana pudding and the ice cream. I don't care what it's in. It don't got to be all cute and fancy. And she started laughing. She's like, okay, let me see what I can do. And so she goes to the back, and she comes back out, and she has it like in a jar. And she was like, I know you really wanted to taste, because she saw my, because I had commented on her Facebook too, that I wanted to try it. So she remembered my comment. And that's the thing. She's like, she'll remember you. If you comment on her stuff or whatnot, she remembers you. And she was like, I know you really wanted to try it. So she was like, here you go. I was like, okay, well, how much do I owe you? She was like, nothing. I was like, no, let me pay you. And I was like, I was, coming in here expecting to buy one.
Right.
And she goes, no. She goes, it's not the way that I would, package it. It's not the way that I sell it. I want you to try it, and I want you to have it. And let me just tell you, I mean, I opened it up as soon as I got in my car, because I was like, this has got ice cream in it and banana pudding. It was so good. They make everything fresh, like right there when you order it, like you're getting fresh stuff. Like, because, and I can tell you for a fact that was fresh, because my cookies were still crunchy. They weren't like mushy.
Yeah.
They were still crunchy.
Sitting there.
Yeah. It was so good. So shout out to Carnell's. Y'all are
That sounds
amazing.
good.
Y'all, yeah, you've got to go try
I'm gonna
it.
Follow them. You said on Facebook. Is
Yeah.
it Facebook and Instagram?
I believe so. I would just follow them on Facebook, but I need to look them up on Instagram as well. But she does. Oh, see, I didn't even know that she had a TikTok, but she does follow our because I told her about our podcast. She does follow our podcast, so I told her I would give her a little shout out on our show, and I forgot last week, so I was like, I got to do it this week.
Like, sorry.
Especially since we're talking about our favorite snacks and stuff. One of my other favorite snacks, good old chips and salsa.
Yes.
I love me some chips and salsa. That's just kind of like if I need something quick to kind of just chillax and, sit on the couch. My kids, they like bean and cheese, like burritos, like a little small burrito. That's their like I would say that's more of a snack. That's more of like that can be a meal.
Yeah.
Because honestly,
for
that's
Nathan,
it
too.
mm-hmm.
I'll pick him up after school sometimes, and he'll be like, "Can we get a bean and cheese taco?" I'm like, "Sir."
Mm-hmm.
He expects me to have something for him, and it's my fault because sometimes I won't eat until I'm picking him up from school, and I'm
Mhm.
like starving. So I'll stop by Sonic and I'll grab me like some tater tots and a drink, and then
Well, because you have to wait in line, right?
Yes,
Mm.
yes, and I have to get there ahead of time. Like
Mhm.
I mean, technically, yes, I could show up last minute, but I'm still waiting. And so sometimes I'll grab him like some cheese fries or something. So now every time he gets in the car, he's like, "Did you get me something? Did you get me something?" I'm like, "No, I didn't."
Now he expects a snack.
I know every time.
That's funny.
We've
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, I know we're pushing time.
Yeah, and I was just about to start talking about our upcoming guests.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
I know I did. I don't have a tea time story, but
Mhm.
I had someone reach out more for advice on how to handle a situation.
Mm.
So this is a little bit different. So I'm going off of memory because I don't want to end my life. But basically, they said that this is sent in from a woman. She wants to know how to handle the situation. Her nephew got caught having sex in the bathroom at school and got suspended for a few days, and he didn't use protection,
Oh my gosh.
and he's too scared to tell his mom. So he confided,
This was her nephew?
Yes, he confided in her and was like, "Don't tell her." And she's like telling me I have to tell her, like, this is my sister. But she wants to know how to go about that situation. Like, what would you do?
So it's her nephew, and he got caught having sex in the bathroom at school.
He's in high school. I think,
But like
I think
10th grade, 11th grade?
I think like 10th or 11th.
Okay, okay.
The mom knows why he got suspended, but she doesn't know that he didn't use protection.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay,
he's scared that, whoops, he may or may not get pregnant.
Mm. So she's wanting to know how to deal with the nephew or with the sister because
Well, she wants to know, well, I guess how to, because he doesn't feel comfortable talking to his mom because his mom has never had the sex talk with him. And
okay.
he has a closer relationship
I
with
mean,
her.
the mom already knows why he got suspended. So at this point, I think that she just needs to, like, if he's scared to talk to his mom, then have his aunt there. I mean, obviously he felt comfortable enough to tell and confide in her.
Uh-huh.
So have the aunt there just to kind of give him that extra support,
Right.
that feeling of support there. And just tell his mom. I mean, she, like I said, well, not that the worst part is that he got caught having sex, but I mean, it is bad that he didn't use protection. Hopefully nothing comes of it.
Right. Literally.
But I mean, mistakes happen. I mean, and being at that age, I mean, their hormones are going at like crazy
100
and they're
miles an
not
hour.
thinking about, but having sex at school, really? Like,
I know.
he is brave
I said,
because
how romantic.
I just dropped a Cheeto on my lap. I'm not going to waste.
Like, how romantic at school in the bathroom. I was like, don't really worry about tarnishing like your relationship where he feels like now he has nobody to confide.
He needs to talk to his mom. Bottom line, because if something does come of it and she by chance does get pregnant, I mean, he's gonna have to tell her you're gonna be a grandma. So
Eventually.
yeah, so he needs to like tell her, give her a heads up, like, hey, by the way, when we hooked up at school, I didn't use protection. I know I should have, but this is what happened. So just, I mean, he's just got to be upfront about it. And
I think she did say that she was going to. She was like, I think I'm just gonna tell him like basically giving him options. You have to either tell her yourself, or we
Mhm.
can be there together. But you have to tell her like within this time frame. If not, I'm gonna tell her myself.
yeah, she's got to know. I mean, the bottom line, you got to be upfront
Yeah.
and honest. I'm not the biggest or the greatest communicator. I will fess up to that 100%. I'm just not, especially when it comes to like
Green flag.
Possible-
Communication.
yeah, that's a green flag for sure. I'm a red flag when it comes to that because my thing is I don't like confrontation. I don't like conflict. I don't like fighting. I don't like the stress of that comes along with it. I think
Right.
because I grew up seeing my parents fight a lot, I don't like it. And I don't want my kids to be around it. I don't want them to see it.
Right.
So I don't like confrontation. However, there's times where you just have to like get it out. You have to talk about it. You have to get that courage up. And, you know, he just needs to talk to his mom, and the aunt needs to be there, I think, to support him and be there and talk to her sister or sister-in-law, whatever, you know, it is. And just be there to support the nephew and while he tells his mom. That's what I think.
I think so too. I agree.
But we've got a lot of upcoming exciting things, and so we wanted to let you guys know next week we will have a guest on. We're having an actual psychic on.
Yay, exciting.
So I'm so excited about that. I will be posting. Obviously, we'll do our video when the episode is available on Apple and Spotify. But I'll also be doing a video sharing the name. It is a botanica shop that she does work out of, or the business.
She's out of Dallas.
Yes, she's out of Dallas. So she will be a guest on. I think her daughters are coming as well with her, just to kind of for support. But yeah, so very excited for next week's episode. So if you guys have questions or I'm interested, she's done a lot of different things, so I know she's got a lot of different stories to share. So next week is going to be very interesting to hear what she has to say, the experiences that she's had. My ex father-in-law, my first husband, this makes me sound so bad when I would have to say which husband. My first husband, my ex father-in-law, he is a curandero. So I've seen a lot of that stuff too. And we can get into that a little bit more next week, and talk about my personal experiences and what I've seen. But I do believe in, saging your house, blessing your house, getting rid of negative energy. So I think it's going to be a very good episode. I think it's going to be a longer episode, honestly. I think there's going to be a lot of I know we're going to have a lot of online people probably who watch us live on TikTok asking questions, as well as just hearing from her real life experiences of being in that line of work. So besides that, we also have another guest coming up.
We do, because she's leaving me, you guys.
I am. I'm not going to be here on the 28th.
The weekend of the 28th.
Yeah,
Yes.
the weekend of the 28th. I will not be here. I'm going to be in
She'll
San
be
Antonio.
Living her best life.
Mm-hmm.
Partying. But yes, on the 28th, we will have Young Black on as a guest. If you don't know who he is, you can look up his music. He is a Dallas-based rapper. He's up and coming again with his music. So he's excited to be on. But he's locked in. We should be having him here on the 28th.
Now, is that the same episode that you're going to have hubby on too?
Yes.
Oh, see?
Yes.
Y'all will get to hear Tina's hubby on.
Oh my gosh.
Which
It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna mute his
he
mic
seems
10
very
times during the
every time I've been
episode.
around him, he seems very quiet.
Quiet.
I mean,
girl.
when I've been around him, I don't
Don't
know.
let him fool you. No, what? You know what? That's where Ileana gets it from. Don't let that face fool you.
That's funny.
He's definitely not quiet.
That's why them two were, when I seen y'all at the soccer fields, he was with Ileana. I was like, hey mama, and she was just like real quiet, and he was like, he said hi to me, he was just like real reserved and not like, okay.
Stop playing. Yeah, no, you're gonna hear him. He's definitely not a quiet person at all.
Well, it's going to be the next couple of weeks are going to be really exciting. We're going to have our guest on. So, yeah, we've got those coming up. So lots of good stuff.
Yes, I'm excited. Really quick, you guys that are listening, I just want to let y'all know that I know I'm a little bit too late for you, but I have Carne Asada Fest tickets on hand. I don't know if you got in on an early bird special when you purchased. If you did, you may have got them cheaper, but
I'm
online,
VIP, ma'am. I'm going VIP.
Oh, you fancy.
Mhm.
But I have tickets for $45 online. They're $50 plus taxes and fees. So, I have them on hand for $45.
This is Miss Sonia Kilo's baby. This is her baby.
Yes.
She has been doing. How long has she been doing this?
I don't want to lie. I want to say 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was
Don't get
thinking.
mad at me because I don't know. But we've been going for about 3 years. I don't know. I can't even remember.
And
She was on a dope show. She has a lot of great artists
Yeah.
lined up. The food vendors are freaking amazing there all the time.
Looking forward to it.
I will tell you though, whatever you want to try, get it. Because if they're top notch, they will run out fast. I've learned that working them where we'll get busy at our booth and I'm like, oh, let me go run because I really want to try this. And they'll be like, oh, we're sold out. So whatever foods that you see that you know you want to try, don't say, oh, I'll come back in a minute.
Okay.
Because then that line's going to be long. And then by the time you get there, they're going to be sold out of whatever the most popular thing is. So,
So get whatever food you want early.
right. Yes.
Okay.
So, anybody that needs Carne Asada Fest tickets, it's on May 25th on Sunday. I have tickets on hand. Hit me up. We can meet up somewhere, but I only have a few. We're limited. We're running low, but I got your tickets.
Yay. I'm looking
Alrighty.
forward. We got a lot of stuff going on, but all right. I guess we can go ahead and end this week's episode, and we will see you guys next week for our psychic episode. And I know, send in your questions, comments, whatever you want to talk to her about, or join our lives. You know, Tina and I go live on TikTok as well, so be sure to.
If it's not good, keep it out. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, I know, right?
Don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody. All right, well, guys, we'll talk to y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.